What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing my garden and starting to make garden videos. I realize I've made a whole bunch of progress this year, and it'd be kind of cool just to be able to look back on it. So let's get into it. So these are my strawberries. I've had them the longest. My dad found a free bathtub on Facebook Marketplace when I moved into this new place, and helped me get a bunch of strawberries set up. Now they do really good. They grow really well. Boom, only thing different really is I am rooting a crap ton of them to transplant in other places, spread runners. I also weed eated all the grass and weeds and stuff away from either side of the bathtub to extend these to my whole house. And they give off runners, which will make new plants and give off more runners. And hopefully by next year, just this whole area will be filled in. The only other thing I've had before this year is blueberries, and I think the pH is good. I think the issue is that big tree blocking a whole bunch of sun. I don't think that they're getting the sun they should be. So this is 3 years old or so. I've barely gotten any blueberry. I maybe got like 5 one year. So yeah, this really sucks. 3 years. These look so bad. 3 years. So yeah, I really hope I can get these producing at some point. I really need to get rid of that tree, and I'm gonna start expanding this way too to expand the garden. But yeah, on to some stuff from this season. More disappointing results. The bugs have really got to this, which really sucks. Same with this other apple tree. These two that I've just shown are apple trees. This one's just got torn to shreds. I hope it survives. Worst case, it dies, and I plant something else there. Here is the Golden Delicious apple. It's the only one that's actually put out any new growth. I mean, those, even before the leaves got all eaten up, they were just not putting out new growth. It's got some leaves getting eaten up, but it's actually growing well, so that's really nice at least. Then I got the peach trees, which seem to be doing really good. They seem to have put out a good bit of new growth, especially this one over here. This one over here is doing really good. As you can see, still getting eat up by a bunch of bugs, but I mean, growing really well. I think the peaches are definitely going to do good in this one apple. Them other two down there, though, I don't know. Worst case, I just plant different ones next year, I guess. It'll work out. So at some point, I'm probably going to stop going in order because I don't remember the exact order. I planted everything, but around next in the timeline is, oh crap, and I have a wasp buzzing around me. He must really like my yellow shirt. Okay. So next is the fig trees. This one actually got dug up by an animal, probably a cat or something, and I replanted it and ended up putting some extra soil on top because I don't know if I got it deep enough, as deep as it originally was. So yeah, I really didn't think it was gonna make it, but it looks like it's starting to put out another leaf. So looks like I did make it survive. But you can obviously tell this next one is doing a whole lot better because it didn't get ripped up by a cat. Really big leaf. I mean, it's about one and a half of my hands. I don't know. It's pretty big leaves. So yeah, this one's growing up probably the bushiest because it's growing up in two nice thick stems. And then this next one isn't quite as bushy, but it's pretty tall. I'd say it's getting a little taller than the other one. It also has 4 branches that it keeps putting leaves off of and growing from, and that other one only has 2. So I don't know. This one's taller. It has more stuff growing out of it, but this one is just has two thicker stems, I guess. That other one just has a big one and then some other little wispy ones. So I don't know. They're both doing pretty good. Both from this year. Only been growing about 3 months, and they're like 2-3 feet tall. So definitely happy with the figs. I actually think I planted this before the figs or any of that stuff. I don't remember exactly, but this is just some pineapple sage. I got a little plant that was a foot tall at most beginning of the season, transplanted into a way bigger pot, and yeah, it's looking really nice. really bushy. Here's my other container stuff I got. Let's see, what even are these? These are the chili peppers. They're doing decent. They're not doing bad. Got cayenne. Cayennes are doing pretty good, putting out a lot of them, but they have some type of issue. Not all of them seem to have it, but they're getting a little soft on it. I don't know. It's just getting spots on the peppers. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it, but whatever. Here's another pepper. I forget which type this is, but where where is it? Can't even see it on the camera. Well, I also have my phone in black and white, so I'm just guessing that y'all can see it somewhere. I can't. I see it in real life though, so it's there. Either way, just germinated that pretty recently. I'm gonna grow like a monster pepper plant and bring it in for the winter, and yeah, just let it get huge, let it grow for years. Um, got some watermelon and cantaloupe that I planted late and probably just aren't gonna produce. I don't know why I did that. Another seed I'm trying to germinate, which I really should water that. It might not germinate, but I mean, I don't know. I don't care that much. Got cantaloupes right here. I don't think they're growing any actual cantaloupes yet. And then I got the watermelon right here, which grew out so much before it started growing a watermelon. But where is it? Gotta find it for you guys. Okay, I was looking in the wrong spot. It's back here. So we got a watermelon started. It's pretty cool. It's tiny. Um, then another one right up. Gotta move the leaf. Okay, right here. So they're starting to do something at least. That's nice. Some type of flower. I think it's called a gladiolus, but my girlfriend's family, I guess, had some they gave to us and we transplanted, and it's looking pretty cool. And I don't know if this is just some wildflower or if it was at the house before we got it, but looks cool. So there's that too. These strawberries, just set this bed up this year. The bathtub was all the strawberries I had before this year. Look, thought this one was gonna die. It was just a little plant, only had like 3 sets of leaves on it, and they all died like basically immediately. But it's starting to grow a new set out, so I actually think it is going to survive. Looks like this runner's cooked. That plant's doing good. That one might be putting out some new growth, but overall these ones a lot over here look a lot better, and hopefully this season this whole bed is going to be filled with strawberries. That's what I'm hoping on. Got this next bed I'm setting up. I had a bush that I removed from my house. I actually removed 2, but I basically broke the bush up. It had a whole bunch of woody parts on it. It was just wood basically. Put a whole bunch of like small branches in the bottom, then went into the woods, raked up a whole bunch of leaves and crap to put it on. And this is so I can put all the soil on top, and it's bringing down my costs a lot. The 2 raised beds I got for $65 for 2 12x4 feet of these on Amazon. And then obviously all this stuff from around the woods and stuff was just completely free. So then I just add the soil on top, and it reduced my cost by like half. And I got like the cheapest soil I could. So it ends up being like about $100 or so to set up a whole 12x4 raised bed. So once some of those strawberry runners in the bathtub get going, or once I'm able to cut them from the mother plant, I'm either gonna transplant some in here or just like set down the pots, and the runners will just do what they do. So either way, one way or another, I'm hoping I have enough that I'll be able to fill this up this season. Worst case, next season I should have 2 huge beds of strawberries, the bathtub, and all that area next to my house. So I should be getting a whole bunch of strawberries sometime soon. That'll be awesome. And here we have my blackberry plant. They spread by suckers, so it goes under the ground, shoots another thing up. Either way, my dad had ones in places he didn't want and let me dig one out, bring it over to transplant. It was only up to, let's just say here or so, approximately, when I transplanted it. And look, it's all the way down here now and has these things growing out like, wow. It's just growing a lot bushier, a lot better than I expected. And once it starts giving its own suckers, I will have unlimited blackberries. That will be awesome. Haven't got to try or eat any yet, but next year should get to. here's a little cutting thing I'm trying to root. It was just a piece I cut off of the fig tree the animal dug up just to conserve some of its energy. And I'm like, you know what? Why not try and root it? So maybe it will, maybe it won't. Here we have some rhubarb, which once again my girlfriend's family gave us. Now in the zone that I'm in, this might not make it through the summer. It is basically peak summer heat right now, and I don't know if y'all can tell, it just doesn't look to be growing too vigorously. This was the younger one we got. This one was older and already grown out a little bit bigger and bushier, and it's in a shadier spot. So this one's doing a lot better. I really hope one of them survives. This is a really hot summer, so I think really if they make it past this year, I have good hope for their long-term survival. But yeah, I'm gonna just be hoping. What I'm also working on is pushing the wood line back. I'm basically just gonna keep cutting it back, so that I have more space to plant trees, bunch of mulberries and figs and a whole bunch of cool stuff. Now I can't really start cutting these down yet without maybe some help, because I don't want it falling and hitting my plants or anything I might be working on. So in the meantime, I'm gonna walk over there and show y'all, but I've just kind of started from the middle and I'm just cutting down trees that aren't gonna hit anything. I'm not gonna walk down in here because kind of long pants needed, but you can see some trees leaning down that I've been cutting over, and just like a lot more open space. Like look, that's really a whole bunch of trees, really open space, whole bunch of trees. So I'm kind of just starting from the middle, working my way out, starting with some small trees a little bit. Probably gonna invest in a chainsaw at some point because I've just been cutting them down by hand with the axe. But yeah, gonna keep expanding this way, plant a whole bunch more stuff, and sadly I also have a whole bunch of trash and junk to clean out, because I guess whoever had this property before me, or their tenants, or you know who knows the situation, but someone has been dumping just a crap load of trash back here. I got a bunch to clean up. That really sucks. If you're watching this, don't litter. It's bad for the earth, it's bad for fruit trees, it's bad for a lot, honestly. So don't do that. There's a whole boat back there. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's kind of behind some trees. I think I got it in frame. It's red. Yeah, they littered a whole boat back here. So it's gonna be both expanding and cleaning, which sucks. Now I think that's basically it. I have a little mulberry cutting I'm rooting inside. I might have some other little things I forgot about, but I'm going to be starting to make videos about my garden, giving a whole lot more updates, tips, I don't even know, just. So if there's anything I missed, y'all see it at some point. And I hope y'all enjoyed, and hopefully I'm able to make this awesome garden and be able to look back on it. So I don't know. Hope y'all have a good day, good weekend, whatever time I even end up posting this, but I will see y'all in the next one.